Hello everyone, how are you all? Well, we're back in my living room today, like the olden days when I used to sit in here filming all of my videos for you. I thought we'd have a change of scenery today, just to keep us all on our toes, okay? Now, today's video is going to be my top 10 products that cost less than £10. So I'm going to do a whole entire face for you, and every single individual product costs less than £10. And I'm going to tell you how much each of the products are as well, and I'm going to list them below with the current prices as they are today, which at the time of filming this, it's September 2025, just in case you're watching me in the future, because the prices might have all changed, because they have an annoying habit of doing that, don't they, prices? But anyway, this is how it all stands today as I film this in the year of our Lord 2025 at the end of September. Okay, right, let's get a move on. Now then, I'm going to put my headband in, and as you can see, the blue bow is back. I have had a couple of you say that you miss seeing the blue bow in my videos. So there you go. I feel a bit like an Easter egg in it though. But there you are. It does the job, keeping the hair out of the face. Now then, makeup products under £10. I've got a selection of things here that are some of my absolute top favourites in their categories. And you really do not need to spend much money on makeup if you don't want to, especially these days, you know, when Christmas is coming. We're all trying to save money as and where we can, because we've got other priorities, haven't we? There's other things that we'd rather spend our money on. And you know, I'm going to show you today just how you can create a really nice face, whether it's for daytime or for evening. You can adapt these products, you know, if you're going out, you can sort of put a bit more on, or you could use sort of darker colours and smoke things out a bit more for evening. But you can create a really lovely face without breaking the bank. So let's get started then with foundation. And my top favourite affordable foundation that's under £10 is, well, it was between two. It was either going to be the Maybelline one, the Lumi Matte, but that's not under £10. So the one that I went with was an old classic. You all will have heard of this. It's been around for many years, and it's the L'Oreal True Match foundation. Let me know how many of you have used this or used to use it back in the day and you don't anymore. I went off it for a while, but then I soon found myself going back to it because it's just great. You know, it's a really reliable foundation. It never lets me down. It always does what I want it to do. I get a good staying power from it as well. And at the moment on Amazon, this costs £8.95. So it's under that £10 mark, which is fabulous. And I have this in the shade 2N. Don't know if you can see that there. Some of the writing's worn off because I've had this quite a while. It's well used and well loved, this is. So let me just apply it for you as I usually would. So a couple of pumps on the back of my hand. It will start to run. It is slightly runny, isn't it, in consistency. And I'm going to go in with my Beili foundation brush, which is shaped like this. Again, if we're wanting affordable products, set of 15 of these brushes off Amazon, it's like £17. I'll link them below as well. But I think they're just like the BK Beauty brushes personally. And I did a video comparing them, which I'll also link for you in case you missed it. Being as we're on the subject of saving money today, every little helps, doesn't it? Even with the tools as well as the products themselves. And these brushes have become my regular go-to most used brushes, and I've had them sort of over a month now, and they've had a few washes and they've done really well. I haven't had any bristles falling out of them, anything like that. They've washed really nicely. So yeah, very impressed with the Beili brushes. Get my foundation on. Beautiful. It's a lovely medium, I would say, medium coverage. You can build it up if you want to, can't you? But I like to just get a nice solid medium coverage out of this. So there we go, that's the foundation on. Now for concealer, my favourite one that's under £10 is the good old Maybelline eraser. And again, I'm sure we've all had one of these over the years as well, haven't we? And I do think as well that a lot of the old classic products are the best. You know, they've stood the test of time. This concealer and this foundation, they've both been around for donkey's years, haven't they? And they've really, really lasted well. And they're just as good now. In fact, they're probably better now because I think the formulas have been updated and improved. And I think sometimes we can get swept along by all of the newness, can't we? And the shiny new things. But for me, the old classics are still where it's at. So I've got this shade in 00. I think it's the lightest one that they do. So you twist it up, sponge cap there. I know some people don't like these sponge tip applicators, but you could just take them off if you want to and just squeeze the product out onto your hand and apply it that way. But I don't mind it myself. I find it quite nice. So I'm just going to go in like that, just around the eyes there, and on my lid I'm going to use this as a bit of an eyeshadow primer as well, and I'm just going to blend that in with my ring finger like this. Okay, there we go. It's funny, I said I've had them for donkey's years. It just got me thinking about some of the expressions that we use. And apparently in one of my videos the other day I said something about taking the bins out. And one of my American viewers in her comment said, you know, I'm not quite sure what you mean, take the bins out. What does that mean? And it's just the way that we have different ways of saying things, don't we? I assume you call it the trash in America, don't you? So once a week here, we'll put the bins out and then the bin men come and empty the bins and then we bring them in again. So do you have trash men that come and empty your trash cans, I think you call them, don't you? Oh dear. And yeah, saying that I've had this for donkey's years. Is that another one as well? Do Americans use that term when they've had something for donkey's years? Oh, it does make me laugh because we speak the same language apparently, don't we? Yet we have all these differences. So that's my foundation and concealer on. Next, I'm going to go over all of this with a setting powder. And again, I mean, you will have seen this before if you've seen my videos before. My favourite one that's under £10 is the e.l.f., this one, the Perfect Finish HD powder. And this one at the moment on Amazon is £7.50. So again, it's comfortably under that £10 mark, isn't it? You've got the lovely compact here. It's got a nice mirror. It's one of these translucent white powders. And you do have a space under here as well for a powder puff if you want to put one in there and just pop this in your handbag for going out. And for that, £7.50 this is. I think that's amazing. So again, another Beili brush. This is my big powder brush this time. And I'm going to take some of this lovely powder, tap off any excess, and just apply that mainly down the T-zone just to set those products. And over my eyelids too, just to set that concealer there. So it's ready for eyeshadow. There we go, fantastic. They really, really remind me of BK Beauty brushes, these Beili ones. And I did a video where I was comparing them side by side. So I'll link it below in case you missed it. But they're really, really fantastic, excellent brushes. Right, now then, moving on to my next product in my routine, which is bronzer. And yeah, I'm going to use that same brush for bronzer too. And the most affordable one that I could find that I'm really, really happy with, and again, I've used it on and off for many years, since I was in my 20s actually, and it's the Rimmel, this one, the Rimmel Natural Bronzer. And this is in the shade 001 Sunlight. Now, the only thing that I'm not happy with these Rimmel powder products is the packaging. I don't like this situation. And if you do travel a lot and you're throwing it into your makeup bag, I have had a couple of these that have cracked and I've had to put sticky tape on them to fix them. So I'm not, you know, not that keen on that. However, for the price, this product is £5.19. And it's a really, really good quality bronzer. It's the texture I like. It's not too luminous. It's not too shiny. It's not flat matte either. So because it is such a high quality bronzer at such a low price, I'm willing to forgive it for the tacky packaging. Anyway, back in with the same brush into my bronzer. Tap, tap, tap. And in we go with this. And it's got a slight smell to it as well, which I'm sure some of you will love, and I'm also sure some of you will hate that, because a lot of you always ask me about fragrance in makeup products because either you don't like it or you're allergic to it. And yeah, bronzer is quite a common one, isn't it, to have a strong fragrance in it. Like those Physicians Formula butter bronzers, I love them, but that coconutty smell, it's really quite overpowering sometimes, isn't it? But the bronzer itself is lovely. Look at that, really nice, really giving me that nice, warm, healthy look, hasn't it now? That's lovely bronzer, if you don't mind the packaging. Now, the next product I'm going to use is blush. And again, I've chosen a Rimmel product because these maxi blushes from Rimmel are some of my favourite blushes, and not just at the drugstore. Out of my high-end blushes and all of my blushes, this particular one from Rimmel is gorgeous. And what shade is it? It's 006 Exposed, it's called. And I just think for autumn, this sort of mauvey pink shade is gorgeous. And obviously it's the end of September now, we're coming into autumn. We might want to start using some of those sort of berry purpley tones on our eyes and our lips. And this sort of blush tone goes really, really nicely. And what brush shall I use? I think I'm going to use the same brush again, actually. And I'm going to take some of this lovely blush and just sweep it across my cheekbone and blend it in like that. Gorgeous. Really, really like the effect that gives. And I think I've said in a video before, probably in my Rimmel video that I did, that this blush reminds me of my Laura Mercier Chai blush. The colour is very similar, and they're both matte blushes too, which I like, especially in the autumn and winter time. I like a matte blush. Nice, isn't it? Okay, so let's move on to eyes now. Oh, I didn't tell you the price of the blush, did I? That blush is £5.59. So again, comfortably under £10. Now, for my eyeshadow, I'm going to use a palette that, again, is one of my all-time top favourites, and I've used it for a long time. And it is the Wet n Wild. It's one of these colour icon palettes, and it's in the shade Nude Awakening. And this palette, 10 shades, this palette at the moment is surely not £4. £4 on Amazon for this palette. That must be, I think it's on offer at the moment on Amazon for £4. I'll check that and I'll just confirm it down below if that's really right. But it's absolutely fantastic. The shades in this, the mattes are lovely and smooth. The shimmers are really soft and buttery. And again, this colour scheme here, this shade, this lovely one here, for autumn, aren't they beautiful? Absolutely love it. Now then, which brush shall I use? I'm going to use this eyeshadow brush again from Beili, and I'm going to go into this matte brown shade here and just sweep that along my eyelid into my crease. Just like that. There we go. Lovely. Same again on the other side. Gorgeous. And I was watching someone on YouTube the other day. He talks about sort of words and phrases and where they originated from. He's called Rob Words. And if you're into that sort of thing yourself, I think you'd really enjoy his channel. And he was just talking the other day about where various expressions come from, and he was talking about spill the beans. You know, if somebody's got a secret and they sort of let the secret out, we say, oh, they spilled the beans. But now the youngsters say spill the tea, don't they? And he was going into detail on that, about where that came from, because when I first heard the phrase spill the tea, I thought it referred to a cup of tea, you know, the drink, like you've had a cup of tea and you've spilt it and oh no, it's gone everywhere. Well, that's not where it came from. Apparently, the phrase spill the tea means the letter T, and it stands for truth. And it originated from what did he say it was? It was the drag scene in America sort of years ago, and there was this famous black drag queen that used to talk about, come on, spill your tea, like spill your truth, you know, open up, tell me what's going on. And spill the tea became a thing from there. And I just thought, wow, I had no idea, and yet it's something that we all say now, isn't it? So there you go, that's Rob Words. If you're not familiar with him, I'll link his channel down below, because I think he's really, really good. So I've used that one, and I want to go in with a darker shade now. So I think I'm going to use this purpley tone shade here, because as I say, it is autumn and I love these colours. And I've got green eyes as well, so purple, lovely. And this, let me just show you this brush. So this again is one of the Beili brushes. And the annoying thing about these brushes is that they don't have any numbers or names on them. So I can't tell you which one it is. But I love this one in particular because it's got a flat head there, you see. So that purple shade, if I take some onto that flat head, I can just press it into that outer corner, and it's so easy. It just does all of the work for you, because it's the right size just to get in there. And if you've got hooded eyelids like me, you need all the help you can get, frankly, don't you? So this brush, it's worth like the £17 on its own, and I got a whole set of 15 brushes for that. I'm not quite sure how they do it. I mean, okay, they are made in China, but then so are the BK Beauty brushes. You know, just because something is made in China doesn't automatically mean, therefore, it's bad. You know, it can mean that, but certainly not all the time. Okay, so I've just placed that darker purple shade where I wanted it with this brush. And now I'm going to go in with a blending brush, so a more fluffier brush like this, and just go over that and just blend it all in, because I don't want any harsh edges. Okay, and same again over here. Blend, blend, blend. All right. So what are some words or phrases that you say where you come from that the rest of the world might not understand? I'd love to know if you do have anything in particular that you and the people around you understand, but whenever you go somewhere else, people look at you and go, what did you just say? Let me know what they are. So it's only since doing YouTube that I've realised that, oh yeah, I do say certain things that not everybody understands. It's funny. Right, what do I want to do now? I want a bit of a shimmer on my lid, I think. And I like this one. You can tell I like this one. You can see where I've been in it with my finger, can't you? So I'm going to get a bit of that on my finger. It's so smooth. These shadows are so smooth. And I'm just going to go onto my lid there. Gorgeous. Really, really beautiful shimmers. And if you just place it above where your iris is, it really helps to draw attention to your eye colour. I learned that the other day from watching a YouTube video. These little tips that we pick up. There we go. Now then, on the inner corner, I'm going to place an even lighter highlighty shade. I'm going to go in with this one here and just go on the inner corner just to brighten that up even more. in there, and same again on the other side. Yeah, there we go, lovely. And for eyeliner, because obviously I'm keeping this video to 10 products under £10, I'm not going to use a separate eyeliner. I'm going to use a shade from this palette with my angled brush from Beili. And I'm going to use, oh, which colour shall I use? Shall I go for it with this black shade here? I don't often use black on my eyes, but I think I'm going to go for it. Okay. 2 hands for this because I need to keep a finger just there to keep my eyelid from moving around. Just hold that still and just sweep that dark shade across my lid. And if you've got an angled brush like this, it just makes applying eyeliner so easy. It really does. All you have to do is just hold your skin there and just sweep that across. And it's nice and soft as well. It's not like a harsh pencil line. It's a really, really soft, beautiful, beautiful line. And you see what that's done? It's just made my lash line look a bit thicker, hasn't it? Before I've even gone in with the mascara. So love that. Beautiful, beautiful palette, this one from Wet n Wild. And it's an absolute bargain as well. Gorgeous. Okay, now what am I doing next? I'm going to use my mascara next, and my favourite one, my favourite mascara of all time at the moment is an affordable one, and it's under £10. So let me show you what it is first. I'm sure you'll all know if you've seen me before. It's my L'Oreal Panorama Mascara in All Night Black. And this is £9.99 at the moment on Amazon. So this is actually the most expensive product out of all the ones that I've used today. But it's worth every penny in my opinion, because let me just show you the wand. It's one of these sort of rubberized ones. It doesn't claim to be waterproof, and yet it lasts all day. I don't get any smudges or any flakes from this. It's really, really beautiful. I used to love the YSL mascara, you know, the Lash Clash one, but I did have to use that in waterproof. But since I discovered this one, I prefer it, I do. And it's nice that, you know, it's not as expensive. That's always good, isn't it? But it's lengthening. It gives me a good amount of volume as well. You know, you can build it up if you want to. You can let this dry and put another coat on if you want to, if you're going out. But it's just a beautiful, beautiful mascara, this one. And I can't see myself going away from it anytime soon. I've not gone over my eyebrows, have I? I'm going to use an eyebrow pencil now, which is the most affordable item in this whole video. Can you guess what it's going to be? It is the e.l.f. Instant Lift, this one, the Instant Lift eyebrow pencil, and this is in the shade Blonde. And it's double-ended, it's retractable, and you've got the spoolie on the other end as well. £4! Can you believe it? I don't always go over my eyebrows these days because I had them done. I had them nanobladed. Did a video on that. You might have seen it. But I love having it done because on the days when I'm not wearing makeup, I've already got my brows on and they're done. But when I am doing a full face, especially if I'm using foundations and powders and things, I do like to go over them just to sharpen them up a little bit. And this pencil does the job. It's really, really good. I love it. Now I need to get some lips on, don't I? So my favourite lipstick that's an affordable lipstick is from Maybelline. I must admit, Maybelline's lip products are probably my favourites at the drugstore. And the one that I'm loving the most at the moment, it's one of these creamy lipsticks. And the shade is, what's it called? Velvet Beige, 630 Velvet Beige. And again, for autumn, it's just a beautiful sort of neutral. It's like a brownie pink, like a pinky brown. And I love it. Let me put some on. Smell lovely, these Maybelline lipsticks. It's quite vanilla-y, I think. Now, to me, this shade, this Velvet Beige, is very similar to Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk, but I actually prefer this. Pillow Talk, I can't wear it without a darker lip liner because it's just too pale. It just washes me out. So I do need to use a darker lip liner with that, whereas this one, as you can see, it's just that lovely sort of My Lips But Better, pretty natural. It goes really well with the rest of these colours and it feels really creamy and hydrating on the lips. Lovely. And to go on top of that, the final product that I'm going to use today, so my 10th product, is just a little bit of lip gloss to go over this. And I'm going to use one of these L'Oreal ones. And this one is, I can't read the shade without my glasses now, so let me have a look. Assert, it's called Assert. And that was the first time I needed my glasses today. That's all right, isn't it? Usually they're on and off all the time, aren't they? So let me show you this gloss again. It's not new, it's been out for a long time, this lip gloss. A little bit. Again, smells lovely as well. Beautiful. So what do you think? That's all 10 products on my face. And each product, as you saw, is under £10. Some of them even around the £5 mark. One of them was even £4. I think it's absolutely lovely, and these are products that are in my regular rotation that I use regularly. So if you are trying to save a bit of money at the moment and you need to replenish any of your makeup, you know, have you run out of anything recently, maybe give some of these products a go, because I really, really swear by them. I think you can really rely on all of them. And they're not new, are they? I mean, what's the newest thing? I don't know. Is it this? The mascara, probably? Probably is, isn't it? The rest of them have been out for a long time. And my Beili makeup brushes too, on the subject of saving money, I got a set of 15. They come in this box here. I'll link the video below where I talk in more detail about these. But absolutely can't fault them. They are beautiful, soft, gorgeous. They feel weighty in the hand. They feel luxurious. I've been loving them. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know what your favourite affordable products are. Have you used any of these over the years? I bet you have. Let me know how you got on with them. And yeah, I'll see you again in my next video. Bye.